Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead, Cande Roth. Pretty typical day, good day. Get up to close to 40. Some clouds, maybe a sprinkle, nothing crazy. We're going to warm up to the point where I think like 2 days from now, we could hit 50, Cande.
I am so excited by that prospect that I'm making plans for Thursday because it's going to be warmer. I'm like, oh my goodness, I've got to do things Thursday because I've been putting off doing stuff because it's been so cold. I can't stand it.
Give us an example. What's happening?
An example, back in November, I think it was, I had my eye exam and, I need now glasses to see far, glasses to see near. And I, as of January, got an extra vision policy through my work. So now I have to go back and get the glasses. And I've been putting that off because the weather's been so cold. I don't even want to go out. So yeah, that'll be Thursday. That's my little thing to do. Plus go buy flowers, maybe go to walk around Trader Joe. I haven't wanted to do anything. I hate the cold weather.
Yes, no, I get it. And it's been brutal. So, good. In my hands, I've been doing the Vaseline. My hands have been my lips have been so chapped. Oh, my God. It's been...
Really? I don't think you're drinking enough water.
Yeah, I'll have to do that, too. I
think so. I think
drink a little more water. Yeah.
Right.
But I feel pretty good, though. My uvula.
Yeah, your uvula. I mean, who has their... Has anybody else had that? One day you wake up, your uvula is swollen. You're like, what is this thing in the back of my throat? And the next day it's gone. What is that?
Yeah, it's twice in the last, I'd say, 4 or 5 years that happened to me. Yeah.
I say shave it down.
I'm not... Oh, by the way, when we talked about that on the air... My father said that one of his friends from the neighborhood
had a large uvula and had it shaved down. And how is it now? I can only imagine that's very painful. But now that we actually know someone who had that done, I don't know. I want well, please ask your father the details.
I don't know if the gentleman is still around. I'm not even sure.
Maybe your father will know the details anyway.
All right. Well, I'm sure I'll get a text now.
Yay!
That's
I haven't heard from your father in a while. I miss him.
So he sent me. This was great. Yesterday, I sent him Elijah's version. I sent my family Elijah's version of the national.
Were they as blown away as I was?
Yeah, he sang the national anthem on audio. I sent it to them. They loved it. My father sent back. A video, not showing my father, but like showing the carpet. It was like pointed away from him, but he was singing like an old song from like 100 years ago. He said
that to me.
He said, "Show this." I don't know. My father wants me to send that to you. Maybe he's embarrassed.
He says it's okay. He sees plenty of me. Let me tell you.
That's true. If I get the okay, I will send it. So he was singing a song. He said it was 100 years old about a cousin from Europe, and some long
I love
song.
That.
Yeah.
Does he sing as good as Elijah?
No, he does not.
Where did Elijah get this talent? I mean, he's got raw talent. There's no doubt.
Yeah. I was telling someone at tennis yesterday because they said, "Do your other kids play tennis?" And I said, well, we tried. I took them for lessons. They never really, they told me, no, it's not for me. Don't want to do it. So I didn't push it. But then I started to tell her about how my 11-year-old sings incredibly well, and no one in my family sings at all. No one on Dana's side, no one on my side, nobody.
He's got it, if you will.
He does.
Wow. I'm still blown away by it. I might play it for other people. I mean, I can't believe it.
Please, please do. Thank you.
Yeah. Next, the record company will be calling you.
Yeah, of course they will. Or I'll be calling them. Mm-hmm. Cande, a school in North Carolina removed all of its bathroom mirrors. Do you want to take a guess why?
I'm going to take a guess. First of all, have you ever seen a bunch of girls in the bathroom with mirrors? That's number one.
Sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
My 2 boys, I didn't have a daughter, I had 2 sons. There is not a mirror that they have ever passed and not looked in.
Mm-hmm.
They love mirrors. And I would think this is all part of what's going on in the schools.
Yeah, well, you're on the right track. You're 99% of the way there. It's about cutting kids' times down in the bathroom, but it's even more than that. They use the mirrors to film TikToks during the day.
Yes, yes, yes.
So this school in North Carolina removed all the mirrors. And I have to say, I'm sure it's more common than we know, because I remember vividly back in the day, my high school, maybe junior high as well, I remember there were no doors on the stalls. You could
Really?
not. Yeah,
I don't ever remember that.
there were no. I went to a Queens high school. Okay, there were no
Could they
doors.
not afford doors on the bathroom
I think
stalls?
there were things going on. They didn't
I
want
would
kids
have died if I had to use a bathroom that didn't have a door I could close.
vividly. Well, it's probably illegal now, but back
Oh
then
my God.
there were no doors, because probably people were doing things they shouldn't have been doing back then in the 80s. Back in the high school bathrooms.
I don't
And
care what day, what year it is. I need a door.
I remember no mirrors and no doors on the stalls. Candy, this is the same school that my first day of gym, somebody stole my sneakers. And I don't even know if my parents know this. They eventually gave them back, but I was getting changed. Candy, this is hard for me to admit, and you're laughing at me.
I'm sorry.
I was getting changed in gym, and someone stole my sneakers. Now, I think I got them back maybe like 20 minutes later, half hour later. I don't know. I managed to get them back, or I told a teacher
You
or
told
something.
on them is what you did.
And I got my sneakers back. But I was, there was, it wasn't great. My high school was,
Honey, I'm sorry.
yeah, thank you. Now you know why I was valedictorian of my junior high, and I graduated top 10 in my high school.
Yeah,
Candy.
you told on everybody else. That's what happened.
Yeah. All right. Let's do this. The top 10, and I'm not going to spend too much time on this. We got a lot to get to still. Top 10 horrible hygiene habits that are way too common. I want to see if you do.
Let's go through this quickly.
You never clean your phone or your keys. Is that true?
That is not true, but I could clean the keys on my computer more often.
Okay. I think they meant car keys, but okay, fine. But that's okay. Do you clean your phone?
I do.
All right, you
For
have
Brian.
to. Yeah.
He'll grab it sometimes and clean it for me. He's
A lot of
that
germs.
person. Yeah.
Just rinsing your hands in the bathroom with no soap. You do that ever?
No, very rarely. No. I'm a hand washer. I do a lot of hand washing, yes.
Me too. That's why I got cracks all in the winter all over my hands for sure. Not cleaning your belly button.
I read an article about this, and I am now very conscious of that. Sometimes you do forget, but since I've read this article about how disgusting and gross it could be, I do it consistently now.
I don't understand. My belly button's never been gross. Like what's hot? There's nothing in there.
What do you consider gross?
Well,
That's the thing.
I wash it as I wash my
Well, if
stomach
you're
in the
cleaning
shower.
it, then you're not going to have horrible whatever. But yeah, it's important to clean that part of your body. And another part? Behind your ears. Thank you.
Yeah, behind everything. Thank you. Candy, are you a shoes on or shoes off household?
I have no policy. Keep them on, take them off.
Disgusting.
I don't care.
You're disgusting.
I
You're
know.
gross.
I'm sorry.
The germs that are coming into your house. Ugh.
I know.
Never cleaning door handles. Is that something you do?
I don't think about that, but I'll tell you, once this pandemic did hit, Brian was crazy with all of that stuff. He's a germaphobe, so he's the one that handles that sort of thing.
Yeah, not enough people do that. And some of the others, you got to do your sheets and pillowcases more often, okay?
I could do that, yes.
Flushing. Okay, this is in our house. We never flush with the toilet seat up. We put the lid down, then you flush, or else you're going to get tiny droplets all over your bathroom, Candy.
Interesting.
Put the toilet seat
Pick
down.
that habit up.
Yes.
Yes, that's good. I like it.
And remember to replace your toothbrush every 3 months. And this is something I do not do, but you're supposed to floss. I do not.
I do. I don't floss in the way that they show you with the dentist with the actual dental floss. I have these little things that go in between your teeth, and they're much easier to do. But I do
Yeah,
that.
I will use those little picks they
Yeah.
give you or
Yes,
whatever. Yeah.
and they have a little thing like dental floss across it, but if you hold it, it goes right in there, and it's so much easier. I am not. When they start that floss and wrapping that stuff around their fingers and getting
Oh,
all over,
yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
that good at it.
Yeah, no. I agree. I like the little picks instead.
Yeah, that's what I use.
Just 2 national days for you. National Pie Day, like not 3.14. That's coming up in March. This is pie, like apple pie, pecan pie. Yes?
Yeah, if so, I'm. Have I ever made a pie from scratch? I can't even remember. I don't think
Love,
so.
don't want the apple pie, but like, pecan or something like that,
Pecan
good.
is like one of the worst pies you could eat. It's so bad for you.
So good, though. And,
My mother used to make a chocolate pudding pie. Yes, please.
yes. And it's National Handwriting Day today.
Funny you should bring that up. I just saw a thing. I sent it to Jackie, my daughter-in-law, who's a teacher, to say don't drop cursive writing in schools. Don't
Agreed.
drop it. It's important. You want to read, whatever. Government papers that were written in cursive, this, that, the other thing. It's important.
It's
And
a
they
lost
wanna
art.
drop that.
It's a lost
It's a
art.
lost
It
art. They want
really
to
is.
stop teaching it, and I think that's awful.
I agree. Candy, just a couple of good news stories. More than 200 people in Florida had a birthday parade for a woman who just turned 101. How about that?
I want a parade when I'm 101, just saying.
Valeria Ryan, she's a veteran. She joined the Navy in World War II. She taught soldiers how to land bombs. Yes.
Wow.
She said her key to her longevity is drink all the booze you want.
Hey, knew it.
And I don't know if you saw this, but you know how big I am into cruises. There's a good news stories involving Royal Caribbean's new Icon of the Seas, which has been doing test sailings, but makes its first sailing this Saturday, the 27th, with actual, like a full house of people on it, right? So
Right.
this cruise ship has, the first time ever, a crew member, a golden retriever named Rover, with the title of Chief Dog Officer, and there is someone on board whose job is to be the handler of this 6-month-old golden retriever Rover.
Oh, he's going to bring a lot of happiness to a lot of cruising people. I would love that.
Now, the only thing I'm surprised about is that, I know people in my
People
family.
have allergies. Yeah.
Correct. So
Excuse me.
was that a cough or a sneeze? I couldn't
Yes,
tell.
it was a cough.
All right. I'm surprised they wouldn't get a dog that is hypoallergenic because golden
Right.
retrievers, they shed and stuff, right?
I hope they
So-
make that known, like before you book your trip. If you have dog allergies, this isn't the cruise for you.
And Rover has its own Instagram, by the way. Very cute.
Of course
stuff.
he does.
Candy, that's it. Thanks to Ryan and Amanda, our great producers. I want you to have a great rest of your day, all right?
You do as well. Maybe you'll make a new friend today.
I don't need any new friends. I'm good. I have my crew. I have my group. And I feel good about it. Don't try to be friends with me. Like, we can be acquaintances, but not,
Right.
I don't need
I'm
friends.
with you.
Right.
My posse is full. There's a long
Yes.
waiting list.
Right there. There's no more room. All right. So up to about 40 today. Chance for a little bit of rain. Otherwise, just cloudy. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Candy in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.